gonna do now? Breathe in, now breathe out. Hands up, now hands down. Back up, back up. Tell me what you gonna do now. Keep rolling, 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 rolling. 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 Now I know y'all be loving this right here. L-I-M-P, Biscuit is right here. People in the house, put their hands in the air. Cause if you don't care, then we don't care. 1, 2, 3 times 2 to the 6. Jonesing for your fix of that Limp Biscuit mix. So where you at, pump, shoot, shoot, shoot. And back up, while we distract up. Throw your hands 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 up. Move in, now move out. Hands up, now hands down. Back up, back up. Tell me what you gonna do now. Breathe in, now breathe out. Hands up, now hands down. Back up, back up. Tell me what you gonna do now. Keep rolling, 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 rolling. 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 You don't wanna mess with Limp Bizkit? Yeah, you can't mess with Limp Bizkit. Because we get it on every day and every night. Hear this platinum thing right here? We're doing it.
Hail to the Commanders. Hail Big Ron.
School soldiers blasting out the hot, that rock, and bounce in the mosh pit.
This place first opened way back in 1957. We are inside legendary Lambeau Field here in Green Bay. Tonight, we're on to week 2 of the NFL season. We got a good one on tap, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Green Bay Packers. After a great first week of football, what does week 2 have in store? The Commanders and the Packers underway on Thursday night primetime. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Ready? 70 Lions.
They'll run here with a rookie. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's 2nd down now. This defense for the Packers, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there. And they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
Slot man moves right. To the air goes Daniels. Setting up the screen, Krosky Merritt. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
That's good for Washington. First down. A gain of 12. And Washington first down.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a... First down, well done.
13 more yards.
They give them 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
First down. A gain of 13 yards. First down,
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Well, he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
When you look at this Packers defense,
it's quite a unit. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
Normally you want teams to gel late in the season, but this unit, they've been terrific right from the word go. Came in as the number 1 rated unit against the pass in the NFL after just 1 week.
Play action, now it's Daniels. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 26.
Washington, 1st down. A gain of 13 yards.
Here's Daniels.
Washington, 1st down.
Now he'll tuck this and run. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
19 Lions. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Check smash. Check smash.
To throw is Daniels. A Cockrell holds it in left side. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 13 yards down to the 13. From the 13 now they work on 1st and 10. Daniels with a give to Krosky-Merritt. And here he'll get it down to 7. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. So there the defense denies the rookie of his potential 1st career touchdown.
And his 1st NFL touchdown celebration. I wonder if he's thought about it, if he has something cooked up in his head as he worked on with his team, and think about the celebration back home when he finally scores his 1st touchdown.
You don't get a second chance to make a 1st impression. We'll see what he does.
Well said, sir. Well said.
That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make 1 more play and get my defense off the field.
So play number 10 now coming. It's been a long opening drive, but this is 3rd down. Up the middle, Krosky-Merritt. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt with his 1st career NFL touchdown. And the Commanders have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau. Moody good with the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Commanders 7, Packers 0.
Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line. Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10 at the 20. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. Fights forward for only about a yard after the 21. 2nd and 9 now from the 21. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. All the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. Adafe Owe showing off the pass rush skills.
That's a pretty darn good start to his season, huh? A sack in the opener, adds a second one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off.
We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Jacobs. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Their boy down a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field. And audible here to get a new look.
Steal. Blue. Go. Blue striker. Hut.
Love to throw for it on 4th. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it's a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
Let's go now. 60 by 6. Check mash. Check mash.
On 1st down, it's Krosky-Merritt. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
Trap 60. Trap 60. Come on.
Throwing now is Daniels. This is caught. It's Brown. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Washington with a football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Get up. 18 Cardinal. 60 by 6. 60 by 6. 60
now they'll change things around before the snap.
Hey, smash Bronco. Hurt. Ready.
A run inside, Krosky-Merritt. And he stopped immediately there. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Viking 18. 18, Pioneer. Go.
Daniels looking to throw. This will be caught at about the 5. That'll give him 8 that time. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and just a yard.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down.
Cougar 19.
On 3rd down, Krosky-Merritt is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Commanders go up by 2 touchdowns. Moody good with the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's got this to Williams, complete. Down the right sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down at the 2. So close. A big play there on the catch and run. 69 yards.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal.
Let's punt.
Jacobs. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Jacobs again. And this time he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Packers. Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7.
Maximus makes the score. Commanders 14. Packers 7.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
35-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Now, they were winners in the season opener Sunday. Now they get the quick turnaround game here on Thursday night. But, CD, you say this is an ideal setup for them. Why?
Well, it's just the way the schedule lines up because everyone's got to play a Thursday game, and that's because of competitive balance. So, let's face it, when you're around to play week 2, when you're still relatively fresh and excited about the season, or week 15 when you've had a season's worth of bumps and bruises to factor in, and who knows what your record might be at that time as well.
Give to Krosky Merritt. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Lucas Van Ness in there on the tackle.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll motion McLaurin left. Now Daniels. Got his man, Okonkwo. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Ready, right? Big Lion. 60 Eagle. 60 Eagle. Let's go.
A give now to Bill. This is Krosky Merritt. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter. 14-7. 30-yard line, 2nd and 12.
18, 5 in.
Looking to throw. Daniels. Oh, and that is incomplete. Just his second incompletion so far. He's 8 for 10. I think he'll take 80%.
There's no doubt that he will, but if you're the defensive play caller, you better circle what you just dialed up on your play sheet and come back to it because you just caused an incompletion. You need a few more of those.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And he is caught. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 18. 12 yards on third down as the drive rolls on.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
On the give, Krosky-Merritt. And he's in. Touchdown, Commanders. Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns as his guys are able to extend their lead. Moody good with the extra point. And it's now 21-7.
Commanders 21, Packers 7.
Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he'll be out of bounds at midfield, so a solid return to the 50.
That return gets all the way to midfield, so we know the field position is absolutely flipped at this point. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I might think about blitzing right now to try and take field position back.
So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. He's airing it out for Williams. Touchdown, Packers! Jamison Williams, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Packers are back within a score. Zerline connects on the extra point. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get 3. But in your mind, you put 6 on the board right before the half. That's a heck of a dagger and great momentum to carry into the locker room.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Now they go screen, it's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Washington.
Warriors 70. Go.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. This to McLaurin out on the left side. And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll look to throw again. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
A good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Now Daniel's going to keep it. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. Tressway on 4th down is sent out to punt. Jaden Reed is deep for Green Bay. And now a high kick, but he hit it straight up. And no return on this one as that kicks out of bounds, so they'll start just outside of their own 30-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Black, 95. Steel, rail, blaster, smash, red. Ready.
Final play of the half, Love. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. That's caught inside the 20. And he will go out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the 3rd quarter. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Play action this time with Love. They've got his man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Gain of 31 yards. That's good for the Packers. 1st down.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
He finds his man complete. That's Reed. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Ready. Black 40.
Love going to give it up on the touch pass. That is not going to be any help as they dump it behind the line of scrimmage. Love going to stay out there. They'll take a chance on 4th down. Oh, they're changing this at the line.
Mega. Drill green. Set, go.
On 4th down, Love. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Fourth down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
So the drive stays alive after the fourth down conversion. First and 10 inside the 30. Love now. Oh, just a desperation heave there, and it's intercepted. And the Commanders are going to get it back here just past the 35. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. The drive starts with a run by Allen. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. The free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle.
There's a quick slant, and he's got Terry McLaurin. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
And the Commanders first down. A gain of 12. And the Washington first down.
They'll run. It's Krosky-Merritt. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. The tackle there by the safety, Xavier McKinney. Here's second and 7. They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
19, 19, go.
They go play action. Daniels. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
19.
To the air goes Daniels. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. His fifth catch tonight, and it's good for a first down.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You circle the Pro Bowl. Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. That's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Short throw taken in by Okonkwo. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. So the completion good for 7 there. And it's second down.
19. Lion. Cowboy 80.
And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. He has enough for the first down, and the keeper a gain of 6.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
Hold the ready. 70 Timberwolves. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
Now this time he'll look to throw. Throw to the right, caught by Okonkwo. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. Well, that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The offense on third down tonight, they've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Panther 11, Panther 11.
To throw is Daniels. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
For the field goal. A 37-yard attempt.
And his kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So that's, CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. This return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. A tougher task for them now. That turnover on their last possession led to the field goal, meaning that they have to now try to erase a 2-score deficit here in the 4th. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A good pickup there, 21 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 52, 6. Steel, black ultra. Hey, check mega. Ready?
To throw now. Here's Love. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12.
At the 40-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Dorrance Armstrong in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage.
White, yellow, 22. Steal, check, steal. Strike, check, strike.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
45, White.
Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Set, hut. Striker. Blue, 32. Ready.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-and-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. Love, he's going to change the play here.
Slide through.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. This complete to the tight end, Tucker Kraft. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now they'll change things up. To the air again, Love. Now he's going to step up and run. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movements. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to be what we call a flatliner. Level in everything he does and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time.
Over the middle here, it's hauled in by Watson. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Christian Watson from 19 yards away. And the Packers have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. That last touchdown has made this really tight. They're clinging now to this slim lead. Second half, they only have a field goal. This offense needs to kick it into gear.
And right now, I'm looking directly at the field general, at the quarterback. Because to me, he's got to take over right now. By word, pumping his team up, and then, of course, by deed with his play. My high school coach used to say that all the time. Laddie, take over by word and deed.
And deed means action.
Exactly.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It was Harrison Smith there up from his safety spot to make the play behind the line. From the 38 now, here's a 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Go street. Press all 80. Steady.
Throwing now is Daniels. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Lucas Van Ness, his 2nd sack of the night. By that time, it looked like he essentially just ran right into the pass rush.
Yeah, partner, I'm not much of an outdoorsman, but the fish jumped right into the net, didn't he? Because you've got to make sure that you're deep enough that you can get around the defensive end, have an angle there. But he couldn't do it because he actually cut that one off. Really nice play coming off the edge.
Now Daniels. Finding McCaffrey on the slant. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they go with Krosky Merritt. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
38-yard line. 69, County Lions.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. And his throw is incomplete.
He was covered by Xavier.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Here's Daniels. That is intercepted. Picked picked up by Kirby Joseph. And the Packers are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
52 blue, 22
and now Love going to change things up. Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
Ready.
Love. It's caught on the right side. Williams. Down the sideline he goes. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here's Jacobs. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4.
But a spotlight hit him once already tonight as he got into the end zone. He was trying to make it a double spotlight, wasn't he?
But credit the defense, bottling him up, not letting him get in for the second score there. Here now, second and goal.
Come on, set. Red, 38. Ready.
Love going to give it up on the touch pass. A great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. The defensive coordinators love that. You got a cornerback willing to stick his nose in there, come up on run support, and stop that pop pass dead in its tracks.
And partner, one good thing about trying to defend that play, you should see it coming the whole way. You see the receiver coming in motion in your direction. Nice job eluding the blocker, making the play behind the line of scrimmage.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Trey Amos. And the Commandos have just about sewn up this football game.
What a stand there defensively. They force the 3rd and goal, force them into what they think will be a passing situation, and then they make sure to lock up all the receivers and come away with the interception. Sounds simple, but that was really well done.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. A little clock management 101.
I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you watch high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
And he will have a Commander's first down, and that should just about do it. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up.
19 Charger.
And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call.
On the jump. 79 Broncos.
Play action, now it's Daniels. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. So it's Washington getting the victory here. And never an easy thing to do, no matter how good Green Bay is, what the year is, to come into Lambeau and get the victory, but they did it.
You're not just battling the team that you're playing that day. You're not just battling the crowd that's in attendance in that game. You're battling the history of the franchise. You're battling the ghosts that swirl around that place that help spur them on to victory. It is an unbelievable atmosphere, the most historic place in the league, and you have to make sure you stay focused on your task. Otherwise, you can get easily distracted.
Yeah, hats off to them for keeping that laser focus and getting the victory. So for the Commanders, it's an early road victory as they move to 2-0 now on the young season. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for the Packers, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Cleveland to take on the Browns. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.